Back, guys, to Love and Peace podcast. This is your host, Keith Pride. Today, this is episode number 4. Are you stuck in the microwave phase? Now, what is the microwave phase, you ask? Now, the microwave phase is, you take whatever the item is, you throw it in the microwave, and you nuke it. You put it on 2 or 3 minutes on high heat. You don't care about the quality, you don't care about the taste or the texture. All you care about is you want food and you want it instantly. Now, the microwave phase is good when you need emergency situations or when you are in need or you need food now and you don't care about the quality. Microwave phase may work perfectly fine, but in the reality in the world that we live in, the microwave phase is very, very dangerous. One of the reasons why it's extremely dangerous because we want our results now. We want our goals to be achieved now. We don't care about the heartaches and the trials it takes to go through. We want everything now. We see a new trend or a new way to make money. We start researching and we put forth some effort. And then in 6 months, where's the money at? So we give up. I'm an avid reader, and I remember in one of the books by Grant Cardone. If you haven't read this book, this is a must read. It's called the 10X Rules. And one of the rules it talks about that whenever you write down your goal or you have a dream, you will always underestimate how much effort and how much time it will take to be able to obtain or to achieve whatever your goal or dream is. And he said that it's going to happen no matter what you do, no matter how much you prepare, no matter how much you study, it don't matter how much you save, you're always going to underestimate whatever it takes. But the reason being is because there's doors that you cannot foresee. There's situations you have to go through personally to understand and to learn. That's why whenever you hear anyone talk about success, the first thing they say is your first $100,000 is the hardest because you have to grind and you have to learn and overcome, and you feel like you found out the way, and then you have 4, 5, 6, 7 good months of business or 5 or 6 good years of business, and then you go through a few years of turmoil. Well, going through those process, you learn a lot of things. You learn about yourself, you learn how to overcome, you learn how to be able to stay focused, to stay steadfast, to keep your feet planted. When others fold, you still find a way to see things through. Now, I'm not talking to everyone. I'm only talking to those people who actually want their dreams and their goals to come to reality. See, far too much we see this YouTube success and this social media success of these people who are our age or could be younger having so much success and big cars and nice houses, and we become envious. We become jealous. We start to pocket watch others, and we start to say things like, "Oh man, if I had that money, I would never do those things. Oh, when I get money, I'm going to give back to all the charities, or I'm going to save all." You're only saying those things because you are pocket watching. Now, we call that being jealous as well, but what happens is when you're so focused on everyone else and not focused on your own goals, then you realize you're not putting enough effort into your success to make sure that you are next to that person that you're watching on the social media. You get what I'm saying? We too often get on someone's YouTube journey in year 7. And we see their success. We too often start watching our favorite football player when he gets to college. But we forgot that he's been playing football since Pee-wee. But now we're upset that he's signing some ungodly contract of some $100 million. Because we say, you know what, I want to start doing something, but you can't stay steadfast long enough to achieve any greatness. I know as a man, I judge myself based off of what we see on social media and society, that most men, your value typically comes from your the pocket of how much you make. That's typically where it starts and ends of your value as a man. And just like most men, we typically build our life based off of that ideology, whether it be correct or incorrect, whether it be the right thing we should do or we don't do. It's what the norm is. So it's a ungodly amount of pressure that is placed on young men. I know that I have conversations with my colleagues, and far too often we feel that we're pressuring ourselves because we see people at our age and they're so much farther than us. And so we try to hurry and play catch up. We try to hurry up and change everything in your life at once. We stop the going out. You stop the go talking to girls. You get off the dating apps. You put the alcohol down. You hit the gym. You try to do a complete 360, and you do it for a year and you see some results, and you do it for 2 years and you see some results, and you do it for 3 years, and now you're like, man, wait a minute, why is it not my time yet? Why am I seeing everyone else post 2 videos and get 20,000 views, but I'm posting much better quality, but yet I'm still getting 200 views? But instead of looking at what you're not getting, be grateful that you're able to reach those 200 people, because those 200 people are supporting you. Don't care about the people who are not watching. Don't care about the people who start watching the story, but by the time you get to story number 5, it's only 10 people or 10% left from the original. Don't care about the people you lost. Only care and focus on the people who are still watching. Only care about the people who like your video, because you're impacting their life. You know what I'm saying? You're making a change in their life. And you can't focus on the people that's not paying attention. And I'm not just speaking to you guys, I'm also speaking to myself. Most of the time I'm talking to you guys, this is also a reflection of myself. This is also an encouragement to myself that no matter what goes on in your life, you have to continue. No matter if the success is not here, no matter how hard, how much time you think you've put in, it's not your time. But the reason it's not your time, it's not because you're not putting in the work or others are so lucky. You have your own individual path. Could I have kept my money if I had made $1 million 10 years ago? Absolutely not. I love cars and motorcycles too much. If I had made 200-300 grand when I was 19, 20, 25, 26, what would I have done? I would have blew it all. I have such a big heart. All I care about is helping others. And I realized that if I had gotten the money 2 years ago, I would have given it all away. But now I realize that one of the sayings of when you become rich, the only way to stay rich, you get what I'm saying? It's not help others. But you learn those things as you go through life. It's not that you don't want to help others, it's that everyone have a hand open, but no one's bringing something to the table. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain things you have to go through that you may not understand why you have to go through it. You may not understand why this person may not have had your obstacle, and you may see that, oh, they had it easier. Well, no, everyone has problems. From the rich to the poor, from the black to the white to the Hispanics, everyone has problems. It's just different type of problems. You get what I'm saying? Oh, my mom was never there. Oh, her dad died at 2. You get what I'm saying? Be grateful you got the 5 or 10 years. Be grateful you got the 20 years. Be grateful your grandparents are still alive. You see what I'm saying? But everyone has problems. And not to say one person's problems are worse or better. Some people's shoulders are able to tote the weight more. But everyone has problems. So don't focus on that. You have to overcome your problems. You have to overcome your personal obstacles. You have to find out what in your life is holding you back from attaining your own dreams. Because most times whenever we have a problem or a situation in life, we know the answer. Oh, I'm talking directly to you. Don't judge yourself. I want you to be quiet and listen. The next time you think about something or you have a problem, don't call no one. Answer your own question. You know what to do. You don't need to hire someone to find out how to lose weight. Stop eating out. You know what to do. You just want someone to make you and to tell you what to do because you don't have enough gumption in your own stomach to do it. You don't have an accountability partner that's gonna hold your feet to the fire. So that's why you don't do it. You know what to do. You know how to be successful. You know what the right thing is to do. You just choose not to do it. And that's why you sit there being jealous, being envious of everyone else around you becoming successful. You're watching people online every day live the lifestyle and the dreams that you feel you deserve. But you are unwilling to do whatever it takes because you want microwave instant success. But it doesn't work like that. So once again, guys, this is the end of the episode number 4. I want to say thank you, guys. I'm still getting used to this. I want you guys to work through me on all these new problems we're having right now. But I'm so excited on where this is going and how many people I'm able to touch with this podcast. Just please keep sharing it. Keep telling people about this. All I wanted to do is encourage others by sharing our stories. And I'm going to leave you as I always do. Leave with every day, leaving someone with love and peace. And remember one thing, the choices we make today will dictate the life and future you live tomorrow.